Is anyone in there?
Hear me?
Hello?
Alright.
Hello?
If you can't hear me, call yourself a stupid bitch.
A stupid bitch?
Yo.
Hello? Alright. So, I've already had 1 glass of alcohol.
Loser.
Loser? I should start driving.
Behind it, yeah.
I only got
In your home.
They can't let me on the road. They won't let me.
You live in Mission.
You live in Autism, Texas.
I live in
Autism. Alright. So, the honors.
Oh wait, when did we start recording?
I just already have.
What the hell?
We can cut out some of this shit, but I thought it'd be funny. Authentic reaction moment.
Yeah, you want to go first or?
Yeah, I can start off the introductories. Ew, what the fuck is on my? Never mind. There's something on my coaster. Gross. Well, I'm.
Come.
No. Cum better not be purple. Anyway, I'm Bryar Bryar, and I like to Skyrim. Truly.
Whoa.
Wow. What do you like to do?
My name is Vevo, and I like to draw. I like to skate. I like to sing. I'm the main package, actually.
What is this, like, 6th grade introduction? I like to sing and dance, and I like to get in sparkly dresses.
You don't know my story. You don't know.
You don't know. I know you do. You don't know my background.
All right. But for real, my name is Vevo. I sometimes stream on Twitch.
He does.
And I tweet very often.
He does have banger tweets. It's just no one gives a fuck. So I have to retweet them for you.
Why would I say that?
Why would you say
You're not my other.
You're not my other.
You want to go by the pronouns real quick or?
Pronouns in this economy? I did put them in the YouTube bio. I used the blue hair pronouns joke for me.
True.
Get it out of the. But I can add it for sure. Well, Vevo uses cis man.
I'm a droid from the Star Wars. Yeah, reference.
Oh, doesn't.
And Bryar goes by they/them.
Indeed, I am a creature.
You are schizophrenic.
I am a blue hair pronoun joke waiting to happen. And you know what? That's how it is.
All right, Bryar. Time to get to the meat and potatoes. Why did you start streaming? What made you become a streamer?
Why did I start streaming? So I actually started streaming around the hype of VTubers back in 2020. Ooh. I started with At My Time partner, and we were at this time I was a different persona than Bryar. On these days, actually my anniversary. I hate to go off topic already, but my stream anniversary, 2-year stream anniversary, is actually in January. Yeah, so it's coming up pretty soon. But yeah, no, I really like to entertain people. Up here, I don't got no friends. I ain't got no bitches up here. I live in a population of my entire state has less than a population of 300,000. Making friends that aren't conservative rednecks is pretty difficult. So I was like, well, I like to make friends. I do like to be social, but it's hard to appear, especially the kind of humor I like. So VTubing, as it was called at this point, is really fun. It really helped me get out a lot. I then took a year break because it was stressing me out due to just overwhelming. Came back about a year later as Bryar, and ever since then, I don't know. We've just been streaming on Twitch. Obviously now I've got a podcast going on with this bitch.
Wow, that's so inspirational.
Anyway, let's talk about the real meat and potatoes here. Vevo, why do you start streaming, King?
Honestly, I started streaming because I was a fucking loser and bored and had nothing else to do. I first streamed fucking on zero quality Skyrim.
Love that.
It was I streamed on the Xbox, which was awesome and cool. It had that little
so swag.
It had that little like corporate generated transition screen if you like exit out the game. So that was pretty cool.
That's bussin'. That's real. That's real content. Was it an almost silent stream too?
I had no mic on.
We're talking a silent Valorant stream. That's
I think
peak.
I think I plugged my mic in on my third stream. Oh wait, no, I streamed Warframe actually. I streamed Warframe silently, and then Skyrim silently. I actually uploaded like VODs of my Skyrim stream onto YouTube. It was like 4 hours long. That was peak content for me.
That's peak content. To be fair, my first streams with Skyrim were also like 4 hours long, and there would only be like 2 people there. And I was like, this is it. This is it.
It can't. It's peak right here. It's all downhill for you.
We are literally the best.
Truly.
And
But my first streaming laptop
bro.
was shit.
And then I
Was
made fun of
shit.
you.
I literally had to put like ice packs onto like the little dashboard.
Ice pack? She get hot.
Yep.
She's steaming. It's okay. I first streamed on my phone. I streamed Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Holy shit.
I streamed Hello Kitty shit. It was so funny. But then we got PCs, and now we're in the game.
Yeah.
What kind of games do you like to stream?
Honestly, anything that's like on the Game Pass and or that interests me. So right now,
Guns, men. That's it.
big men and big guns and big weapons.
And big weapons. And big weapons that also have big men on the big guns.
Big men, big weapons who also hold big men.
And maybe kiss big men.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Whoa.
whoa.
So like, I guess the top 3 games I want to stream right
top
now
3.
is
Let's get top 3.
GTA 4, an old classic.
Mm-hmm.
It's people say it's like overrated, but I think it's like one of the best GTAs out there.
Mm-hmm. I don't play GTA.
This little I think I'm not sure if it's an indie game, but it's like a Midnight Express. From the looks of it, it looks like a beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up games. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely, yeah.
number
It's like a top-down beat 'em up sort of game.
Mm-hmm.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
And third, probably it's gonna be this other game called Death's Door. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, I thought we were listing up top 3 games that we like to play.
I was talking about top 3 games I want to stream.
Oh, no, I was talking about games that we like already have streamed. I was like, where the fuck is Warframe? Baby girl.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll do top 3 games.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, so top 3. What's
top 3 games?
Top 3.
Definitely has to be Warframe.
Oh yeah.
Warframe, then Skyrim, obviously.
Oh god, I hate people who like Skyrim.
And what's another game that I streamed?
What's that one game with the men and the shooties and the monsters?
Oh, Gears of War.
Probably.
There's a lot of games with big monsters.
I think it was the one that we streamed together, and there was the one guy who didn't do anything. He kept getting attacked.
That's definitely Gears of War.
Very funny clip. We'll have to add that.
I can say Gears of War because that's like the only stream where I actually clipped anything.
True. He was doing nothing.
Guess that's it. Top 3.
Solid. I think it is a good reflection of you and your tastes. You got your very typical sci-fi fantasy big men, big boobs and big men.
Big man with big.
Truly, I've seen them. Those Warframe robots.
Mm-hmm.
Got something. Well,
all right, Bryar.
My top 3. Number 1 is unfortunately gotta be Skyrim.
Of course.
I mean, if people who know go to my streams or like on my schedules, I'll be like, all right, guys, I've made a schedule, 4 days. Here's some games we're gonna play, and then almost like a solid 99% of the time, I will cancel a game and be like, we're gonna play Skyrim anyway. New game? No, Skyrim. Art stream? No, Skyrim. It just itches the brain. It's a nostalgic game, you know?
True.
Oh god. Another second game though, I would probably have to say I don't stream it a lot, but I really like The Witcher. Witcher 3 specifically. I wish I could play it more on stream, but story events I don't always get invested in. Sorry, my cat is deciding to cause problems on purpose today. Hi, Todd. But I think I like The Witcher 3. Story-wise, play-wise, very fun, very entertaining.
Witcher, classic.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna have to say number 3 is unfortunately gotta be the Pokemon series.
Of course, you fucking loser. I mean, no, that's pretty cool.
You fucking pronoun having bitch.
Hey, you fucking dork. I mean, dork.
Dwesty. Dweeb bestie.
Yeah, I feel like half the population's favorite game is probably Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a big ass community, and obviously I just play it for nostalgia's sake. It's a game that I've played since I was really young. My dad would always get the games with me. Like every year it would come out, he'd get one, I'd get the other, and we'd play it together. So it's kind of like that hook where it's like, this is a good game, even if it isn't.
It's basically a culture at this point.
Yeah, same thing with Skyrim, and look at us.
True.
Truly, indubitably. So, yeah, no, those are the games we like to play. I think those also give us a good read on our personalities.
I like guns, and you like
swords.
And you are gay.
Yeah, I like gay and swords. Truly, how it is on this earth. But yeah, no. What else? What else could we go into?
Right now. Let's see. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we should have fucking prepped before.
We should have, but I will say that's the whole point of this is that we are not ideal podcast.
Oh yeah. Okay. Obviously, we need to talk about our title. What does it mean, Bryar?
What does it mean? What is the? I mean, it's ADinHD. By the way, shout out to the Twitter account ADinHD Podcast. Fuck you guys. You haven't been active since 2009. Your link doesn't even work. Fuck you. Give it to me. What?
Do you know what happened in 2009? Actually? 9/11, Bryar. That's a mistake.
I thought no. 2009 was the economic housing crisis, wasn't it?
And 9/11.
9/11. Fuck off. I got so concerned. I was like, wait, was it like an internet thing? Just fucking, what happened? Wow.
Come on, Bryar.
They died.
It'll be better.
Rest in peace, 2 people from Washington, Seattle. Shout out to them. But no, I think I would say I at least have possible autism, if not ADHD for sure. Getting that checked out next month. Yippee. But, and then you have for sure ADHD too.
Yeah, I was clinically or professionally diagnosed with ADHD when I was young.
Me too. They just they wouldn't give me medications because they were too scared I'd be OP.
They gave me medication, and then I was nerfed actually.
Oh, they nerfed you. Fuck.
Yep.
Damn, and so early.
Truly.
But then they give you a boost. They made you so cool and so swag.
I trauma makes me funny, guys. That's why I just say
guys, it's funny.
The same depressing jokes every time.
Yeah, and the same 5 words. Swag. Swag's such a fun word to say. I'll never stop saying that.
Swag is basically your catchphrase at this point.
At this point, I've reclaimed swag. You know how people reclaim slurs? I'm reclaiming swag. Swagalicious. But no,
I'm reclaiming swag as woo.
But so AD and HD, I mean, that's a pun in itself. That's a very common pun I've noticed too. But I feel like it's nice that we've gone back to it, or we've actually hammered on it, because it's in HD, AD and HD, very funny. I think I can go back on the I wish I could go back on our podcast info sheet and see what our old names were.
It's pinned.
Penned?
Oh wait, no, the old names?
Yeah, I wanted to see old names. I deleted them. I can see history, I think.
I remember, I liked the Benius and Verb.
Oh my god, this fucker was like it was Venus and Verb.
Wow.
That
was a good name.
That was not a good name. That's no. You know better.
That's because you have no taste.
It's because I'm not gonna be called Venus. Sorry, I'll be called a lot of things. Venus, not it.
Another one was the off and on topic. I think it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, off and on topic was pretty good. And then the other one that was more focused on my joke was Spiral Cast. Also pretty fun. Because it's a joke on my design, which is a spiral.
And it could mean
it's like spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
Which was very, very based. But I think ADinHD kind of works well with what we got. And people really liked it too. We did a little Twitter poll.
The one I made was distraction. What was like
yeah, with the capital A, distraction. Distraction. Oh, it was distraction action.
You say distraction action. I say just distraction with just a capital A.
See, but then we did that and people didn't really I don't think people understood the joke because they just read it as distraction. And I get that. That's the thing with branding too, is it has to read well and sound well. And those can be really hard to do. Because you could type some shit out like and be like, that looks cool, and then you actually have to say it and you're like, uh-oh. Like Fat Nerd Vevo does not roll off the tongue. Stupid Bitch Vevo, now that is a great name.
Bryar bitch, yep.
Bryar bitch be here. Bryar boomer.
I guess looking back at the doc, that covers basically everything for our introduction. Or you want to go into like our
I mean, just,
actually wait.
Just go on about ourselves. Be a little narcissistic.
A bit about ourselves. We like to do a little bit of
trolling.
We like to make worlds. We like to do a little world building and storytelling.
That is true. Yeah, I was gonna say we do have. You have your fanfic, and I have my. Right now abandoned because I pick a lot of interests at one time and then I drop them like flies. That's a very cool ADHD fact.
I think a problem with how we do our world building stuff is that we it's not all in our heads really. We can't. It's like we can't put like anything on paper until we like really finalized and comprehended our
absolutely
ambitions.
Truly.
Sometimes leads to just it's just sometimes dead on the water. So
yeah, it's really just all. It's all in your head. It's all in your head, Vevo. This is. The accident's been like 10 years.
Damn it, you stole my joke. You stole my joke.
Oh,
that's what mine
cracker.
Boo-hoo.
Speaking of cracker, are you a cracker?
No.
I'm a cracker. Let's get our diversity. El plus mayo. Let's get our diversity points out of the way.
So you're like white, but like Irish, right?
No. Scottish, but not really in an important way. I'll go first in this aspect, because white privilege. I'm just white. I'm just white. I live in Upper Michigan, so Michigan, not like Detroit kind of Michigan, in the really sectioned, basically Canada, Wisconsin part of Michigan. So, yeah, there. Explains we have a very cultural difference that you'll find out soon because Vevo's from Texas.
I am from Texas. I'm from classified information Texas.
He won't share his information, so I can't dox him. It's getting annoying.
Truly.
I've shown you my whole address.
Have you actually?
Yeah. Do you remember the funny edit I made with my house? That was my actual house.
No, you showed me your house, but you haven't shown me your address.
Oh, well, you can figure it out. It's Google Images.
This one house I know exactly.
Some people do that. People do that too.
Yeah. Them GeoGuessr gods, they'd be like, oh, this old path reminds me of Romania.
Yes, it may not have been updated since 2011, but we got this.
Excuse me? And this sign, they'll go like, this concrete? Yeah, it reminds me of Bulgaria. Huh?
Excuse me? They're like, yes, the stop sign is written in a certain font that can be only found in Rhode Island. Like, what are you, in Family Guy? The fuck?
Family Guy. Yeah. Well, those guys, man, I think the amount of information you have to hold inside your head is truly astonishing.
It's astonishing, and it's also kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that people can just do that. I mean, and especially if they do it for not good reasons. Like, transphobic attacks and stuff like that. It's fucked up. But so we have a very big cultural difference. I'm as close to Canada and you're as close to Mexico.
Yep.
Truly.
And that's why we're natural enemies.
We are really nemesises. Nemesis. Is that right? Nemesis?
Nemini.
Nemini. I like Nemini. That goes hard, actually.
Nemini.
I'm white and you're not white, so obviously we're Nemini.
Also, you know what? Let's talk about our character design. Right?
Oh yeah, so we go into our character design. You can go first. I do like to hear about your character design, truly.
So originally, you know, I never really had like a proper. When I started streaming, I never really just thought of like character. I was thinking like, I'll do like a funny bit where I'm like a fat guy. But then I started putting like thought into it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I could be a fat guy, but my head, I could be like, I was like really into like you know, mechanical, so like cybernetics. So I was like, maybe it could be like a floating head in like a jar or something like what was that guy called? Futurama.
Ronald Reagan.
Is it Ronald Reagan? I thought it was someone else.
I think all the presidents are in jars. In Futurama.
Oh wait, it's
Or do you mean a specific one? Because I think in Futurama, almost all the presidents or like old celebrities are put in the little jar heads that you have.
It's Richard Nixon. That was
Richard Nixon.
Yeah, Richard Nixon.
I get them mixed up
and
because it's shitty.
So my inspiration for my design was Richard Nixon and Mr. Freeze from the Batman series.
Truly. I really do like your design.
Yeah,
I feel like it hones in on this, like, it's still human enough, but it's mechanical enough to set you apart.
It's very different from like the usual, you know, VTubers.
Yeah.
It's not.
Speaking of VTubers, we'll get into that.
Yeah, and I just really like, you know, I'm still planning to expand on it, but I really like just the base design for now.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of like how I did that.
That is true. We'll pull up a picture that the one that you drew here, because I simplified it for this drawing, but the details in it are really nice. I can't do a lot of cybernetic details. That's just not what I excel in.
That's fair.
So I simplify it, but that's the good thing about your design too, is that you can simplify it and you don't lose any important details. Like this number pad isn't gonna like change the world.
Yeah, but like off topic a little, but you know, like the silhouette theory.
Yeah, I do. Yes. The silhouette theory is where you can. I mean, you're talking to someone who's a design. You can tell the character based on their silhouette. Hatsune Miku's silhouette, etc. You don't want to clumsy. Yours is therefore ideal because it is a jar.
Yeah. I really like my character design to be unique enough for, you know, to not have to like, you know, just rely on like certain design, but I just want like the whole design to be unique. That makes sense.
I totally get what you're saying. I also feel like it's also if you can pick like 3 specific things from a design and know that I'm talking about your design. For example, we're talking about Vevo. If I say jar, sunglasses, floating head, you know that's Vevo. Because Vevo has sunglasses, he's in a jar, and he's a floating head in the jar. Or, you know, robotic-wise. I think I still have I think I do have a silhouette based on the hair and the horns. That gives me, and then...
confidently, I can think of like two things.
Go off.
Your horns and your tail, definitely.
For sure. I was gonna say, I do have the little wings on my hands now. Those are extra.
Oh, yeah.
Extra silhouette-y, but the jacket sometimes covers them. But, my design. So my design is entirely just shit that I have liked over the years, and I went, fuck it. Let's just make a design that obviously looks good in design and theory, but is also entirely, like, just shit I like. For example, in this image that I'm using that you are seeing while I'm recording, but Vevo can't see. I love that about recording stuff. I'm saying shit that we can't see, but it will be seen in the video. It's funny. But you can see, like, the horns. The horns are filled with liquid. Very funny piss joke. I'm technically a humanized version of Spiral Dragons from Flight Rising. That's been a game I've played a lot. The hoodie is based on Shiny Dunsparce colors. The hair is actually a haircut that I do almost have in real life. It's just not long enough in the front. And it's just a hairstyle I really liked. It's based off like Gumi from Megpoid and stuff like that. And overall it's just, you know, ideal coloring design. I don't know. It's very hard to explain a design that you like. VTuber slash avatar PNG design because that's just you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with our brains, it's like we know what we like.
Yeah, but it's
word,
hard to explain.
Word.
A word, this, and that, and this, and that.
Noun, adjective, verb.
Pronouns.
Pronouns. What are you? Library?
Librarian?
Librarian.
But yeah, no.
Okay, no.
So, would you identify us as VTubers or streamers, or what would you say? I'd like to hear your thoughts before I go on mine.
Honestly, I don't know. I have mixed feelings because
Me too.
I feel like if I say I'm a VTuber, then I feel like I'm pushed into this category of these like other like
absolutely.
Anime.
You're speaking my mind right now, bestie.
Yeah, but I can commonly say that I guess I am a PNG tuber because PNG tubers are more diverse from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a lot unique PNG tubers.
Yeah, I feel like the word itself is overall watered down because really VTuber is virtual YouTuber. We are technically, as right now anyway, VTubers, virtual designs on YouTube. But the VTubing, I'm gonna use very loosely, community on Twitter, rancid.
Yep.
And as someone who's been in it for a good few years, I actually, ironically, just to be a little petty, I did change my name in my bio to be VStreamer, because I find like a lot of people who use VStreamer are much less into the VTubing category and like the trends and the design aspects and the goals, very different. So I just thought about that, but no, it's just very set apart as that. I feel like having a PNG or a character design and using it doesn't automatically make you a VTuber.
Yeah.
Because like by that account, you can really take a lot of YouTubers that have been around for a while who have just like Jaden animations, or quite literally, if I go to my YouTube and find
basically any like a good half of like the animation and even like the commentary channels.
Yeah, if they don't use their live face, therefore that is technically a virtual avatar, even if they don't use it to an ideal. And I just find it's interesting how that works. It's a really long topic, probably, but just it's it's
branching topic.
It's very convoluted, but in essence, I think it's good to label yourself just as a streamer that uses a virtual avatar, because I find VTuber will definitely get you cookie points and brownie points, and holy shit, you're so cool, wow. But it also brings the horribleness that is sometimes the VTuber community. And
there are definitely pros and there are definitely cons.
And there are definitely pronouns.
Whoa.
I'm a pronoun.
Oh my god, are we gonna do like the pronoun bit for the whole, like for all of our podcasts?
The pronoun.
That'd be awesome.
Let's be real. I can already smell the YouTube comments being like, blue hair pronoun character. And you know what?
Blue hair.
I live in that. I live in it.
Do you even have blue hair anymore?
Yeah, I still have blue hair. In real life. Cringe, real life. Currently pouring my third glass of alcohol. It's hard to talk to Vevo every day, guys.
Bottle. Wow, okay, cool. That hurt my feelings.
But
I'm drinking my water bottle full of water.
Ew,
can't believe it, guys.
I'm having a Smirnoff Ice Smash with peach mango and then orange juice with extra pulp.
Wow.
Because
and you call me the loser.
Extra pulp orange juice goes hard. Fuck you. Extra pulp orange juice is so good. Okay, what kind of juice do you like? Do you like juice?
Juice? Well, since I started quitting soda, if you guys didn't know already,
soda.
I've been off soda for poop. Yeah, sure, whatever. And anyways, I've been off soda for like about like 2 months, I say. And right now, my favorite juice, probably lemonade. It's just convenient.
That is
it's a classic.
Yeah, no, speak it off. I love eating lemons straight up.
You like eating lemons?
Yeah, peeling lemons, putting sugar on them, that shit good.
Oh, you do have a bit of a sour tooth, don't you?
I love sour stuff. I very much love sour stuff. I once uncapped.
Yeah.
You know those Warhead spray candies?
Yeah.
Spray liquid.
Warhead spray.
So they have
I've
Warhead
heard of
spray.
I haven't heard of the liquid, but I heard the Warhead.
It is a liquid.
The
Warhead.
Warheads. Yeah, warheads. I was like Warhammers. What?
Warhammer? My favorite drink. But no, so it's a sour spray candy. I took off the spray part and chugged it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was not okay for like a day or two. Then I was fine. I still drank it, but yeah, that fucked me up. But no, I very much love sour stuff.
I guess I have more of a sweet tooth. I mean, I don't think I have like. I guess I have a normal amount like sweet tooth and sour tooth. My taste, I don't have a really judgment. Food.
You're not like a.
Well, if it's like, I guess I have a regular taste palette compared to most people.
Right, you don't have like a specific like craving thing. There's not like something that makes you go, ooh, woof woof.
I guess it really just depends on my mood, honestly.
That's entirely fair. I get like that, where like one day I'll extremely want something, but I still have things that like are favorites. Like I'll always want donuts. Donuts go hard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Donuts go.
Well, our like favorite foods and stuff.
Yeah, everyone's. I mean, I should feel like most people have favorite foods.
Yeah, we all have. You know, I
Everyone's
like
favorite foods.
a big man coming from Texas. I love me a good ribeye.
Oh yeah. I hate peanut butter and jelly.
You hate peanut butter and jelly? Why?
Ironically, it's from trauma when I lived in Texas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had a really bad stepmom who only fed me peanut butter and jelly for a year straight. And I was 8.
That's crazy because for like most of my adolescence, I just ate peanut butter and jelly.
Wow, what was she your mom too? Is she a fucking?
Nope.
She's had kids.
I just like peanut butter and jelly.
Was it with like the same kind of jelly or like different jelly?
I think it was the same kind of jelly.
It was only grape jelly for me. Yeah.
I had a strawberry.
Oh, see, strawberry I feel like is good too. I love peanut butter still though.
Peanut butter is good. I've been eating that to replace some of my meals because I am going to the gym. I've been going to the gym and I've been off soda, guys.
How do you go to the gym without no fucking body? What they do? Put your fucking head on the treadmill?
Roll.
Yeah, roll.
Yeah.
They see him rolling. They hate
it.
But you're not white.
True.
But you are.
They catch me.
They catch me.
It's funny when I say it, not when you say it.
No, it really is like a. Hang on, back up. This is funny, but this is not funny.
Well, slow your roll.
Slow your
roll.
My bad.
Yeah.
I ain't got no eyebrows. I got privilege.
So the thing about going to the gym when you haven't been into the gym in a while, and going with someone who goes to the gym regularly, is that you tend to be overworked and you're sore for like a week.
Yeah, this bitch texted me. Vio would text me and be like, I can't walk. And this is also the week that I was very sick. And I was like, I can't breathe. And we were both just in horrible torment.
You told me like, this is caused by your doing.
It truly was.
Okay.
I mean, it was.
I think
I didn't go, hey coworker, cough in my mouth and get sick.
You know, there is a possibility that you might have actually.
I'm picking up my
I have video proof that you opened your mouth and then let 100 people from Michigan cough.
That is an disgusting exhibition kink. That is an exhibition kink in itself. I'm holding my cat currently.
Hi, cat.
Everyone say hi, Todd.
Hey, Todd Howard. Where's Skyrim 8?
Oh god, he's looking at me. Vindictive. Oh god, don't look at. No, I'm sorry. Todd Howard actually lives with me. He has a gun to my head 24/7. I mean, that's a funny bit. Funny gag joke.
I mean, it makes sense. He's not developing Elder Scrolls 6. He's developing Starfield. That
was a strong
Bryar, let's go in depth with our Skyrim. Why do we like Skyrim so much? You know?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Let's be real. When Skyrim came out, Well, not when it came out. Probably two years after it. I remember playing it on my uncle's Xbox when I lived with him. And then I remember in high school, all my high school life, I had the very tiny TV, which by the way is my monitor now. It's my smaller monitor. I could probably measure it. It's about no more than 30 inches.
Wow, peak gaming.
Probably no more than 24. It's a very tiny, and that was my TV, and I had my Xbox 360, and I would go to school, come home, and I'd play Skyrim. And that's pretty much all I did. And it's just a nostalgic click for me. It has a lot of aspects that I like. I love fantasy games. I love first-person fighting games, swords, archery. I'm not a huge gun person. It's got open world. I can do shit. I can create characters and concepts. It really itched every part of my ADHD brain as a kid, and it's just really hard to let go of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I think my first introduction to Skyrim was, it was like actually through Fallout. If you can't believe it, same game, same.
I don't believe it. I actually never played Fallout, so.
Yeah, so my friend and I, it was like a childhood friend that he got me into Fallout first. He let me borrow it for like a couple of weeks, and then I was addicted to it. And then when I had to give it back, I was like, let me just pay for it. I had to haggle. He said 30 at first, but I haggled down to $10.
Nice.
It was like a ripoff for him because I'm a little scumbag. But anyways, the next game he lent me was Skyrim. I was like, I never heard of like this game. I tried it. Like, I think I was like weirded because it was very different from the games because the games I mainly played before Skyrim was like shooters. I never really played any fantasy games other than like I guess Marvel Alliance because they had like Thor and like other fantasy creatures. But I never really played I played like the generic shoot 'em ups like a Call of Duty, Battlefield.
Oh God, how were you in the Call of Duty lobbies? Were you a Call of Duty lobby kid?
Oh yeah, fun fact, I never got Xbox Live until I was like 15.
Oh, thank God.
So my only interaction with multiplayer was playing with bots.
Love that.
And that was the peak of my
my
childhood.
Co-op.
And then I was really into like racing games. Like the Forzas.
Yeah.
There was one motorcycle one I can't remember the name of. I was into that. And then I think there was I played one skateboarding game, Tony Hawk Proving Ground game.
Yo, Tony Hawk!
The greatest game of all time.
Tony Hawk!
In my mind, obviously.
Would you Tony Hawk?
I would Tony Hawk.
I would Tony Hawk too.
I think I still have the disc.
Swag. I think it's funny because you have entirely opposite taste of mine. Like, you used to play shooters, you used to play racing games. I didn't like those games at all. I didn't like shooter games. Racing games made me irritated. I was a Neopets, Club Penguin. I didn't have like a console. I had my DS and the PC, and I didn't really have games on our computer. So I had a lot of like online browser games that I played. Very much taking care of things, socializing, Pop Tropica kind of shit. My DS, I still have almost every Pokemon game. I had my Nintendogs. I was very much a character customization person, like the world building and everything.
One more thing. Sorry.
No, you're okay. Hop on.
One more thing. I was definitely a Halo kid. I played. Okay, I didn't play the first two Halo, but I played Halo 3, Halo ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4. I did play 5 because it was bad.
It was bad. Yeah. It sucked, like every other Halo.
But Reach was my main game, honestly. I would spend hours on Forge, only to realize that I needed online to like post-save my mess. I was like, oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
That's heartbreaking.
I was very much a machinima kid.
I'm trying to think of specifically. Skyrim was the game that I put the most hours in. I wish I could find. I wish I had my Xbox 360 still. I had to sell it for rent because that's how it is on this bitch of an earth. That really is how it be. But
see, I'm lucky. I get to live with my parents.
that is true. Vevo has this privilege and goes to college and has parents that love him.
True.
Truly.
L.
It's because you played Halo.
It's true.
But
honestly,
I think it's ironic because it says so. I will say that when I had Warframe downloaded, that's actually the game I have the most hours in. It's 236.
Have you been playing it like on and off throughout the years, or?
Yeah, I played it when I was in I played it in high school with my dad. My dad was really into it when I was in high school, so I played with him. I did grinding and stuff on his account and whatnot. Very cool, very poggers.
Yeah, I definitely have over a couple of years. I definitely have over a few years in Warframe because I started playing that in middle school, and I fell in love because it's like, oh wow, this is I can shoot things, like a slice thing, and also have cool superpowers. It was like a parkour. Whoa. It was like it was stimulation over basically.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So I have 177 hours on Skyrim Special Edition, which I will let you know is just from, I do believe it would be an overall span of 2 years. I don't know if it counts it though. Probably not. And I also had no, not 2 years because, well, yeah, it's been 2 years since I've had a PC, but I don't think I also work. I also, unlike Vevo here, have a 40-hour work job. And I've had one for like 3 years because I immediately had to move out and get a job. So unfortunately, I don't have as much time to really invest in games. I mean, you, obviously now you don't, but you know what I mean? I got bills. I got bills.
I only work usually a 22 to 26 hour job, depending if I get like double shifts. But yeah, it's still wage slave. It's wage slave.
It is.
Oh yeah, wait, one more thing.
Go off.
What was I gonna say?
One more thing, as we say like 500 other things.
True.
It's just how
one
it is.
thing.
Brand.
One thing that keeps me coming back to Skyrim is the modding community. Modding community is like
true.
It is like
it is
on a next level.
Insane. It itches everyone's specific brains. You don't have to be like, well, I don't like this part of Skyrim, so this and then this. You can get a mod for that. You don't like how they look? Get the fucking hot body caliente mod. You don't like how little dwarven stuff there is? Boom! Now you have so much lore. It's so cool. Like I love the mods where you can go out of Skyrim. Bruma. I would say Falskar, but I'm not gonna lie. Falskar's voice acting.
Like
the women voice acting.
If you want like extension, like if you just want another story to explore,
you get
like AHO is basically like another world underground, basically.
Oh wow.
The new like world space, and then there's what's that one? Worm's Tooth.
Yeah,
it's not as
like
long.
Worm's Tooth. It's not as
long as. Yeah, but it's like very like
I love Worm's Tooth. Worm's Tooth has wonderful dungeons. It also has a really scary dungeon where you walk in the dark and there's a mannequin that teleports behind you. It was spooky enough like where I knew it was happening, but it would still scare me once in a while where I'd turn around.
Wait, hold on.
Right there. What?
Wait.
What?
Oh wait, I think you're talking about a different mod.
No, Worm's Tooth. I think it's on the Worm's Tooth map. It's a dungeon in the Worm's Tooth map.
No, wait. Is the mannequin spawned behind you?
Yes, motherfucker, I know what I said.
I'm thinking of another mod. It's called Clockwork.
No, it's not that one because I had it. Yeah, Herman's Holdout. Herman's Holdout is a location added to Worm's Tooth. It's notoriously dark. Oh god, it skipped over stuff because it has. It's notoriously dark and there's many traps in it too, but it's a hotspot for adventurers. They'll mind their own business and ignore the Dragonborn. People do that. The appearance of a normal mannequin wearing Nord armor and a black bag over its head will not attack, be attacked, or be interacted. It will only move when it's not being looked at and will always move closer and behind the player. If it's killed somehow, it only drops a human heart. That's it. And it's just like a little spooky wookie.
Because from that like description you gave me, it kind of reminds me of like Clockwork because it did have like something spawns behind you. It's like a horror mod. It's a horror mod, but like with an interesting location setting.
I hate horror mods.
You don't like horror at all,
I
don't
hate
you?
horror. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I don't hate horror. I really like horror concepts. There's an artist I actually really like. I love gore, you know what I mean? Psychological horror is really cool to me. Like, how you can... Yeah, like, I love the concept of horror.
You just hate being scared,
jump
right?
scares. I don't like jump scares. I don't like funny, funny, it jumps out at you and it makes a loud noise. Hate it. Don't like Five Nights at Freddy's games. Don't like any sort of those kinds of games. Don't like Minecraft for being scared of a fucking sea guardian.
Okay, hold on. Come on, bro. You gotta like Minecraft.
I like Minecraft. I'm joking, but I gotta pull up that clip. That clip's I literally screamed.
You gotta put it on your big they-them pants.
I don't like doors from fucking Roblox, because Vevo was like, we're gonna play Roblox.
You never even got the tutorial.
And I went, no, I know I'm gonna piss my pants.
You didn't even get 0.1% completed.
Did you?
I wanted to play with you, okay? First
what a homie. I'm a real one, but I'm a bitch, unfortunately, so.
Bryar B bitch.
Bryar boohoo here.
You don't like horror. What else? What kind of genres you don't particularly find?
I will say I'm not too fond of survival games.
Interesting.
But like, I wouldn't say like Minecraft. That's different. I don't mind Minecraft. I don't like Ark. I don't really like very sandbox survival games, if that makes sense. I don't like, I don't know how it is. Like, Minecraft's the exception, but usually, like, if it's a game where it's like, I drop you in the middle of nowhere and you don't know anything about this land, or it doesn't matter about this world, and you have nothing and everything's gonna kill you, not a fan. Also not a fan of games that are hard on purpose.
Okay, that's fair.
Like Dark Souls. Now, Dark Souls storytelling and the characters is very cool, and I've played some Dark Souls. I've played Elden Ring too, because someone made me buy it.
Oh, I wonder who.
I wonder who too. Some bitch.
It's probably Todd Howard, actually.
Todd Howard held a gun to my head and said, "You know what? You need a break. Play Elden Ring." It's very scary.
Bro, it's like Skyrim, but with rings.
But more difficult. But like, yeah, like the whole thing with Elden Ring and the same thing is that it's very difficult. And that's fine. People want challenges. That's fine. You know, I don't want to diss on people who like games that have challenge, right? Because everyone likes something different. But I feel like I shouldn't have to get kicked in the balls just from being like, I don't want to play a game that I'm gonna struggle to play with. Because it's, you gotta know things. No, you just gotta do this, and it's hard on purpose. I know, but I don't want to play something that's difficult on purpose. If I want it to be difficult, I'll turn the difficulty up. You know?
That is actually an argument for like some games. Like that's the argument that's been going on
It
for
really
a good
is.
couple of years. Like, you know, should a game have difficulty sliders, or should a game just be a, you know, set difficulty from the get-go?
Yes and no. It depends on the games you're playing. Like,
yeah, definitely. I think
Skyrim should have a difficulty setting. You should not have to play Skyrim. Like, if you had Skyrim that was built like constantly on expert mode, what the fuck's the point, baby girl? You're not gonna make it far. Because you're gonna run to a random ass dungeon, and you're gonna be like, shit, I can't make it through this dungeon. Like, Four host. Yeah. I'm stuck in that dungeon because I went in too early, and I'm so far into it, I can't get out. But, like, certain games that are story-built, very heavily story-built, the difficulty shouldn't be that hard in the first place, you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna make a game that has difficulty sliders, obviously it doesn't matter how you start it off as. You can adjust it. But if you're making a game that you can't adjust the difficulty, you probably either shouldn't make it really difficult, or if you make it difficult, you should, what's the word? Advertise? I think advertise that it is a difficult game. This is a game that is meant to be difficult. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And then people go, okay, cool. If I don't like difficult games, but you shouldn't be like, you can do this, and then be like, I wasted $60 on a game that I played for 3 hours, which is Elden Ring. She is undownloaded.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I mean,
I
like,
feel
go off.
I feel you on some opinions, but at the same time, sometimes
No, go off.
maybe.
Opposite opinions is what makes the world go round.
Okay, I will say this. I think I don't mind, games being hard, but what I don't mind is like funneling the player base into a certain meta that makes just like progressing through the game. I don't like that. Like I like a challenge, but if I have to use like the same answer to all the challenges, then it's not fun.
Oh, yeah. No,
I want
get
variety.
that.
I want variety
new
in the
challenges, new things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like that's just in general game building too. Is you want to have different answers to things. Like I feel like if you're making a game, let's say you make a game that has 6 puzzles, right? If like the first two puzzles are very similar, that's great. The third one, maybe you could like make it a little like how I would ideally want a game. Let's say you have a game with 6 puzzles. First 2 puzzles are really simple. Pretty simple. The second one's like a twist, you know what I mean? A little something different. Third one, I want to be a little more difficult. And then the fourth one, I would probably want to be almost just as easy as the third, or even less easy. Because then it feels like you got over something, and then you go to the fourth, and you're like, wow, okay, now I know what I'm doing. The fifth one, therefore, I want it to be, again, difficult. Something completely different. And then the sixth one, the most difficult. Because I feel like it's really good to hit a part in a game. This is just a personal opinion, obviously. Where you hit a part in a game, and you go, wow, that took a while, and it paid off. And then you hit the next part, worrying that's going to be hard, and then it's not too hard. And you're like, oh, phew, thank God that. And then it keeps doing the same thing where it gets really difficult. Okay, but that's a personal opinion. Because it keeps getting more and more difficult. Understandably, that's how it progresses, but when it gets worse and worse with each jump, you start to, some people, most people, I don't know, it depends on people's. I would personally be like, wow, I'm not looking forward to the next thing. I know
the only way I
can
see. Oh, sorry.
No, you go. No, sorry. That's all I said. Sorry. Continue.
So the only way I see the only game that I can see just getting harder and harder is just puzzle games that puzzle games. Basically, just using your brain more, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's shooters, RPG, if it's just you're just piling onto the guys everything you have and only doing dent of damage, that's just not fun. It's bullet spongy.
You want to have, I was going to say, you definitely want to have a good mix of these things. Obviously, every game's going to have a specific style. Every game's going to have a different mix of everything in the bowl. But ideally, I want to go into a game where, I can, like Skyrim. You can hack and slash in Skyrim. You can hack and slash. You can go through shit, and almost 80% of the time, you'll come out of a dungeon alive. Now, there are dungeons...
The great thing about Skyrim is that with mods, the variety is endless, honestly.
Exactly. The difficulty.
There's spell packages, overhauls, weapon,
new dungeons.
Weapons, honestly.
New dungeons. Exactly. And that's the thing with Skyrim is that 80% of the time you can hack and slash. But there are those dungeons that you go, oh shit, I have to go. Like forum host, I gotta go. I'm not gonna make it through this dungeon. I don't know how I'm going to. I've tried, you tried so many times, and that's a good thing. You should be able to go back out of a dungeon and be like, all right, fuck it, I lied. I cannot do this.
Go back and train.
And then puzzles too. The puzzles in Skyrim are pretty easy though. There's only a few that I really get confused on. Like some of the what's the one Nordic rune I always get confused on? There's one.
Let me see. Think before you.
Oh my god! It's when you're going down the stairs and it has the 3 symbols on each of the walls, but then you're going through the dungeon and it's in random areas. So I don't really know which correlates to which. I did find out later that it was the ones on this side of the room, the ones on that side of the room.
I think it's a Soul Sign.
No, it's not Soul Sign. It's me.
No, it's not Soul Sign?
No, it's not.
Ice Cream?
Probably I don't think it's Avantgarde.
Avantgarde.
No, it's not. I don't know. Regardless, there's so many dungeons.
That dungeon.
Yeah, that dungeon. The dungeon with the water, But no. But that's the thing is that games are gonna obviously reflect 2 different people. and that's fine. Games should always respect different people, but there also should be somewhat accessibility. That's another thing too with accessibility, like subtitles. Every game should have subtitles. Fuck you. Every game should have subtitles. Because especially if you're a streamer and you want to talk over like stuff, that way people can still read what's going on in the story, but hear you. Or like, yeah.
That brings up one thing I just remembered. How do Marvel, the Marvel Avengers game, right?
No, actually, I don't play any Marvel Avengers games. Never played anything like that.
So the newest one, Marvel Avengers.
Oh shit, he looked it up.
Their subtitles are interesting because they describe, not only do they describe dialogue, but they describe like actions.
Yeah, what's happening?
Like action.
People do that. That happens sometimes in other games.
Yeah, like what's it called? Yeah, they describe like someone holding their hands up or like someone
fighting.
Flying.
Yeah, exactly. Defiantly, they do that in shows.
Yeah, like I think that's like some people thought it was like, I think it's like
for people who are hard of seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't really focus and like let's say you have very bad eyesight or something, but at the same time,
I think it's neat. I also think like at this point, how much subtitles do you really need?
I think my favorite subtitle joke is when it plays music. Suspenseful music plays. Like, oh shit, I couldn't hear. But I guess it's for deaf people too. But at the same time, I feel like describing the actions, I don't know. I can't say anything about it because it doesn't affect me. And
it's like hard to like, say what's accessible and what's not when you have all 5 senses.
Exactly. Like that's the thing is that we can be like, oh, I personally, but that is what it is. It's personally, and we don't have really much say about it. And that's I. That is alrighty.
Alright, so we talked about Skyrim. We talked about, you know what? Let's talk about Skyrim mods, Bryar.
Oh, Skyrim mods. Let's look at our Skyrim mods. Let me open up Skyrim right now. Just kidding, I'm not going to.
Let's talk about like top 5 Skyrim mods, honestly. What? Let's you go first because I'm still looking at mine.
I was gonna say I'm going off the top of my head, quite literally because I can't remember. First of all, any games that are outside, any like places that are outside Skyrim. Personal favorites are Midwood Isle. Very good. We played that. Has a handsome man. Very delicious. Tyrek, my love. Worm's Tooth. Bruma. Bruma's a big overhaul mod though, but it is bussing. Bruma is a very good peek into the North Empire of Cyrodiil. Very delicious. I also like mods that I have a better loot mod because I'm a little cheat ski. I'm a little cheater. I like a little more money in my life, alright? I like being a little not poor. Overhauls for artifacts. Or overhauls for enchantments. My favorite things. I have an enchantment overhaul, brace overhauls. The same person makes them too. I always forget what they're called.
I think it's ADinHD.
ADinHD. Yeah, they made Summer Mist and Winter Sun. They made the Religion mod. Really fun. Extra. I like what I would say is vanilla plus mods.
Yeah, I like lore friendly expansion mods.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not too. I don't get too worried if it's lore friendly, like a race. You know what I mean? Like fuck, if you want to have a furry race, whatever. Fuck it, why not? Who says there isn't? Nern isn't specified. You know what I mean? Could be from anywhere. But you know what I mean? Like a good chunk. Yes, vanilla plus, where it's like I don't have to download a bunch of like engines and like new bodies and like extremely overall graphics, like sex mods. I can't get over how many sex mods are in Skyrim. I can't get over it. It's almost impressive. It really is.
It's like almost half of the modding community, honestly.
It is. Like, it's impressive that someone...
And it's so in detail, too.
Yeah, like, you have, like, all these, like, those bodies, all the clothing that goes through it, all the interactions, the animations, the heart build-up relationships. It's impressive as hell.
Yeah.
But it's also, like, how down bad are you? that you took this 10-year-old game with like 5 voice actors and went, I need to fuck Lydia. Now. I need it. Like,
It's not about the money, Bryar. It's about the message.
I would not, Lydia. I hate Lydia. This is a Lydia anti-stan house.
Alright, so I guess from the top of my head, 5 mods that I really just can't live without is 1, Reliquary of the Myth. An artifact overhaul, which gives like each artifact, each unique item, its really own taste. So for example, the Voln Run, the big hammer.
Yeah.
Vanilla Skyrim, it absorbs 50 stamina.
It's garbage.
It's
Sit there, the
Yeah, it's
Volleyball,
good.
the Volleyball Maze, the whole drunk, just hot shit.
you know, it's truly, it's boring.
Yeah, it's garbage. Like, what do you mean that the Lord of Dominance, you know?
mean that this artifact is just.
I just take their stamina. I make them tired. I make them sleepy. That's what I do when I kill them. Give me something more.
But with this mod, this Reliquary of the Myth mod, it won.
It kills them immediately.
So first of all, where is it? So 1, okay, it keeps the absorb 50 stamina, but hits increase melee damage by 10% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 10 times.
Ooh.
And then sideways power attacks can unleash Malekith's Vengeance, consuming all stacks. And Malekith's Vengeance creates a ruinous cyclone that does 150 points of damage and flings the victims into the air. That
sounds sick as fuck. I
Yeah.
love ragdoll physics in Skyrim. They're so
Hell yeah.
stupid. They're so funny. I don't care if that's 10-year-old humor. Do you know how funny it is when a giant attacks me and my stupid body goes flying into the stratosphere and I can see
Just
Dragon's
fucking
Reach?
spaghetti mode.
It's
Peak.
It's really it. It's so good.
I feel like Skyrim ragdolling is like a cultural moment in our generation.
It really was. Just, I mean, society started going downhill when we got rid of ragdoll physics.
Oh, truly, yeah.
I mean, that's why 9/11 happened.
True, it's true.
It's true. Do you see anyone ragdoll out of there? Yeah, exactly. No one saw anything.
Well, I won't say that.
Well, I think
but you know what?
I think we'll have to wrap up it here. It's been an hour. Woohoo!
But speaking of Skyrim artifacts, another mod that I like to use is Artifacts. It basically overhauls almost all of the Daedric unique items of Skyrim. It really just gives it like its own unique. It's like unique, but still in line with like vanilla.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like not like this anime style blade.
No, but
it's truly like it still uses like
immersive weapons, immersive armors, really peak designs that are vanilla plus, but yet just something else.
Yeah. On my next, carry on from that point. It's not really a mod, but like Mod Arthur. Nord War UA. Nord War UA. Yeah, his armors are like honestly one of the best. It's like a realistic, but still holds that sense of fantasy. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You want to have that grasp of fantasy, but there's still things to it.
Yeah, he's done armors for all the vanilla regular armors, the Imperials, the Stormcloaks. Even added some new like variations of armors.
You know what?
Like,
this has been itching on my mind for a hot second. So you know how Skyrim is based on Nordic, right?
Yes.
And most other countries are based off of certain things. Hammerfell is very Arabic, etc. Why are the Blades armors Japanese in aesthetic? They have a katana and like layered samurai clothing. It's been itching my brain because I'm like, are the Blades from another place?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know my Blades lore though because I fucking hate Delphine. I don't care to say
I know. Forgot. I know it's like. What was that one? Akaviri. It's like Akaviri. They're from.
Akaviri is occasionally called the Akavir. We're a mysterious humanoid race concept Akavir. They were eaten by the Tiskai. Ghost of
there's like a whole like lore.
They're common ancestors of humans, because then remember that the Akaviri are the ancestors of humans as the ancestors of elves.
Yeah.
It's in Bruma, like you go into their temples and stuff. I remember. Hang on, I'm sure I can find it if I scroll down.
There's a lot of lore.
There is so much
regarding
to it. Yeah, culture. Not most about the culture of the men of Akavir. Based on Akavir design, which the Akavir seem to use katanas, something not used by any other race. So the Akavir seem to be based in Japanese-esque, because they have like the same kind of stuff. Yeah, and then there's an image of this guy who is apparently half Akavir, and yeah, I can tell. Alrighty. You win. Thanks.
You answered your own question.
Alright, that answers that. Yeah, Akavir seem to be heavily mirror East Asian culture. The soul Karen, one of the generic souls encountered will mention the Akaviri shaman trapping their soul. Huh, interesting. Well, now you know. Aliens, that's what I was talking about. Aliens are the wild elves, the Heartland High elves, the first people before elves. And then, is there another one? Who are those people? The Chimer. Change folks.
Man.
Oh, the ancestors of Dunmer. Huh.
Yeah.
Hyper lore. I don't know much Dark Elf lore.
I don't know what's lore about Skyrim
I'm
in
not.
general.
Yeah, lore is.
I know like
it's
the
hard.
bits and pieces.
Yeah, like I can remember specific things or books or stuff, but like my brain doesn't go, yes, this era. Like, I don't really care. I do, but I don't. You know what I mean?
It's like no, it's not like that. It's information overload.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much information that I don't want to deep search it because I know there's gonna be too much of it, and there's gonna be people who, if I say one wrong thing, are gonna be like, naturally, the Akaviri were around this certain time.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
I'm gonna say Ninwa. It's so funny. Haha, I'm saying it in place of an actual slur. When was that? Was so not funny. That was such a not funny era. Let's be real.
Yep.
It was horrible. But
at the end of the day, it's still
Skyrim.
Anyways, what was it? Oh, it has. Nice. Good job, guys. Good job.
All right.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job, crew. Good job, production team.
I want to thank Vevo and Bryar for doing the editing. Shout out to Bryar for the art. I also want to say thank you to Vevo for being here.
I love that guy.
I love that guy too. I also like that other guy, Vevo. Really great guy.
Yeah.
Although I'm not too fond of that Vevo. You know, that Vevo, the production.
Controversial opinion. I think Bryar smells.
Oh god, that Bryar stinks.
Yeah.
But like, then there's the other
Take
Bryar.
a shower.
Take a shower. Take an L for once. Just kidding. I live life on hard mode. I really live life on challenge mode.
My fourth mod is.
He'd be going off though.
What was it? Oh, my fourth mod is a companion mod called Inigo.
Yeah. Oh, you got the Inigo mod. Okay, furry.
Inigo, one of the best companions. I know the best
cool.
companion.
He is really fucking cool. They put so much effort and love into him.
God, I'm so waiting for Inigo
Kisses me
Part
on the
3.
Mouth. What? Anyway.
Are you furry?
Me who called you a furry.
Inigo is like the most in-depth companion I've ever seen.
Yeah, they put a lot of love into him. They put a lot of stuff into Inigo, and it really shows.
Yes, almost has almost equipped for almost every
situation.
Every occasion, situation.
Every quest, every situation, every town. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
And you could genuinely talk to him. He will give you actual advice on what to do and stuff. Which I think is amazing, honestly.
That is really
and also, he has what's it called? Interaction with other mods like Lucian and Ari.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I think I can call you a furry though. I mean, you love Jizargo.
Jizargo is a battle mage, which is awesome and cool and come on,
kisses me on the mouth. He's so hot.
No. Ooga. What? I would
whatever. It's alright. If only he was bigger and buffer. I know you'd want.
But yeah, the Indigo mod, it reminds me of like, how Dragon Age has this like, banter system.
Mm-hmm.
I think having Indigo and like other companion mods really like makes that whole experience come to life. Coach version.
Entirely. You are right. I'm very
And then
picky with companions.
that's fair. Most of them are boobs and butts.
And you can marry them.
Yo, I can marry them, and that's it.
That's it.
Can't do anything else.
That's really how it is. Here's your himbo.
And my last favorite mod is probably, I mentioned it before, but AHO is a pretty good quest and dungeon mod, if I do say so myself. Give a brief synopsis on it. Project AHO is basically a medium-sized DLC. In this expansion, you'll get acquainted with the history and inhabitants of Sadrith Kirgan, a hidden settlement of Great House Telvanni, built up on the ruins of a great dwarven city. Uncover the secrets of the most grand Dwemer invention, Ethereum Hyperspace Observatory.
I'm not going to lie to you, Vevo.
Mm-hmm.
I heard none of those words. Not because of any audio, but because my brain completely short-circuited.
So basically, it's a Dunmer city in a dwarven ruin with a spaceship.
Sick as fuck. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm like,
it's like
you're
two of my
gonna
favorite
have to
things.
shorten these words.
I just read the mod description, honestly. But it's like two of my favorite things. I love fucking sci-fi, like mechanical stuff.
And you love the dwarves.
And fantasy. Yep. Like magic and shit. It's like, holy cow. Yeah.
Sick as fuck.
Alright, Bryar.
Alright.
What we talk about?
Deb out. But no, I mean, this is quite literally just a taste of what we do. I know it might be not ideal podcast situation. It might not be, the most thought-forward, script-written stuff. That sounds so stupid.
Just on top of our heads, honestly.
It really is. I literally got off of work, and I was like, alright, cool. I bought myself my Smirnoff, and then I don't know what Vevo was doing. Probably...
I was working.
Working on what? Being a bitch? Yeah, sounds right.
Well, first of all, I was being a college bitch. Anyways, I was
higher education.
Imagine.
But no, we just came in. We were like, all right, cool, we're gonna call, and all we had written down was
no prep,
no
raw,
prep. All we called
no condom,
no balls, no dick, and probably no butthole either.
There's fees of radiation.
But no, and literally all we have on the podcast, like little document sheet we had was, first one is introductory, what we like, storytelling, world building, and obvious off-topic questions. That is quite literally all we had for this improv stream. And it might show, but you know what? It's something that I feel like we're gonna have fun doing.
Yep.
Yeah, so hell yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm pumped.
Oh yeah, we need to do the last books.
Oh, our sponsored ads. Right.
We have a sponsor, guys.
We have a sponsor.
All right, I'll go for it.
Alright, who's your sponsor?
I'll go for it. Okay, today's podcast was sponsored by Beef. Buy beef. Now.
Beef. No.
Beef. Get your local beef store.
And my personal advertisement for this one was that this stream was, Jesus Christ. This podcast was brought to you by Spirit of Ice Smash Peach Mango. Do you have to do a podcast with someone that you literally want to kill every single day? Just mix this bad boy together and now you got it.
You want to have fun while driving, drink a Smirnoff Ice.
You want to go home, but you're not too sure if you want to go home safe? Just have a little bit behind the wheel. Do not drink and drive, kids. This is an official announcement.
Drink and drive. This is an official announcement from
Do not drink and drive. YouTube's gonna find us and be like...
Drink? What's YouTube gonna do? Stop us from driving?
YouTube's gonna be like, you said a naughty, naughty F word.
Oh!
Oh! We're getting beat.
Jokes on them. We're not even on YouTube right now. Ooh, ooh,
Ooh,
ooh.
ooh.
We're going to that new website called
Bitchboys.com. Is that a
probably a
website?
website,
Let me find out. I'll do it for us.
Okay, get the virus, please.
Yep, it's porn.
I knew it.
Pretty
We're
good.
going to
It's pretty ugly, but like, yeah, it's just gay.
Gay.
There's one women one though.
Bitch boy women? What?
Bitch boy women. Crazy.
Bitch boy women?
Don't please look up bitchboys.com.
But anyways, yeah, this stream was unofficially not sponsored by Spirit of Ice.
And Spirit of Ice. Spirit of Ice, I'm very sorry that you have to have your probably decent reputation dragged by ex-VTubers.
Ex-VTubers.
I don't know what to call it. V-streamers.
I don't think I would ever a VTuber.
True. I mean, you know.
You were a VTuber.
I was. I am. It's hard.
I remember your 3D phase.
Hey, that's still fun to do. I really want to get a 3D model when I get one.
I like that. I saw the intro. I still have your character intro.
I love the character intro. It's so awful.
Wait, do I still have the character? I think I do actually.
I probably.
I know.
If you're not sure, I don't know.
I think I still have it in the editing, but
Not
officially,
saved.
no. Yeah.
I think I deleted mine.
Yeah. For the best.
It's for the better of God. But alrighty, I suppose that wraps that up.
All right. Wow, this was a good podcast.
Yeah, this was really
Good
good.
podcast.
Really good.
I think we've there's still a lot to learn, definitely.
For sure, and I think that's a good thing is that learning steps can be taken and feedback can be improved upon. And that's how it is.